Any upsides to B9 full replacement billet subframe inserts similar to B6, B7 full replacement zero? So the difference between a billet subframe insert and a billet subframe mount, I would say it would be something worth doing for a race car, where you literally want the subframe, and the frame or chassis to be attached to each other. On something like a street performance car, once you put the inserts in, the amount of movement is reduced substantially, and the amount of effort and work to put in solid subframe mounts, not really worth it. In addition, solid subframe mounts do transmit more NVH. And so what the inserts do is they allow the mount to reduce movement, but they still isolate the subframe from the frame with rubber. So imagine, well, I was gonna say vibrator, but we could talk about one of those toothbrushes, right? The Sonic Hair toothbrush.
You really covered the spectrum there.
Yeah. Imagine you have one of those Sonic Hair toothbrushes and you turn it on and it's vibrating. And you can either hold it with a pair of pliers, or you can hold it dangling it from a rubber band. The rubber band is going to isolate a lot more vibration. And so even if you just wrap it in a piece of rubber and are holding it, you're going to feel less vibration than if you were just holding it directly. And so what happens is, once you go to a solid mount setup, high frequency vibrations can travel from your differential, from your transmission, from your engine, from the road surface, through the tires. All those vibrations transmit through the mount into the sheet metal of the frame, the unibody. And so the unibody starts acting like a speaker and just starts vibrating. And so you're literally driving inside a speaker, reproducing all the sounds of the roads and the drivetrain. So by keeping that rubber in there, you isolate yourself from all those high frequency sounds and vibrations, while damping the large low frequency movements, which is what really affects the performance and handling. So that's why we recommend that. For some older applications, we do offer solid mounts. Big reason for that is older applications had solid rubber mounts that didn't have voids in them, so there wasn't really the opportunity for us to do an insert. And so in those applications, we had no choice. And I think some of those cars, being older, not as nice and comfortable, the appetite for NVH is higher in customers. But you talk about putting NVH into a B9, it's a $60,000 sports sedan with seat massagers and leather interior with red stitching, and all of a sudden NVH just becomes really unappetizing.
To be fair, Need for Built is the one that asked the question, so he's all for it.
Okay. Need for Built, maybe we can whip some up for you, because he's doing a lot of cool stuff. But it's just a good opportunity also to talk about NVH.